Good morning, guys. What's up? It's your girl Elisa from stylishcurves.com, and today your girl is back with a new video. In today's video, we're going to do things just a little bit different. So today is going to be kind of like a vlog and also a get ready with me together. So what I thought I would do today is sit down with you guys, do my makeup, and then also just share with you how my business has been affected by the COVID-19 virus, which is AKA the Rona on Instagram. So I just wanted to, just kind of just be transparent with you guys, because there are quite a few influencers who have been affected. I know a lot of people think that we're not. So I just wanted to just, sit down and kind of talk with you guys about that a little bit, and also do my makeup because I wanted to play around with some palettes and foundations and stuff. So if you are interested in checking out this video, you guys already know what to do, and that is to keep on watching. So before we get started on any makeup, I'm gonna go make myself some breakfast. I'm gonna go grab some coffee, and then we'll sit down and we'll chat for a few. So let's go. Guys, so let's get started on this makeup. I did my eyebrows already just because it takes me a minute to even get them halfway decent. So I'm just going to do some, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do some makeup because I do need to go to the grocery store today, and not only that, I do have to shoot some stuff for Amazon. So I actually did need to really do my face, but anyway, so I think I want to do like some purple eyeshadow. Maybe I'll do that. All right, let's get into it. So anyway, so what you guys are really here for. So how has the Rona affected my life as an influencer? So I know some people feel like influencers are not necessarily directly affected by it, outside of being physically affected. However, we are, I would say, financially affected. I don't know about all of us, but I do feel like some of us are. So for me, what I found is, wait, let me get foundation on while I talk. All right, so I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Foundation, and this is her Airbrush Flawless Stays All Day and Night Foundation, and I got it in the shade 16 Cool. And then I think there's another shade that's like 16 Warm. I don't really know how I feel about the shade on this, but I do like the foundation. It is a full coverage foundation in my opinion, but I'm still on the fence on the shade, and I just didn't feel like returning it. I feel like it matches, but then I kind of don't sometimes. Oh wait, before I put on any foundation, I'm gonna go in with my oh, there's an eyelash on the back. I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Primed and Peachy. This is their Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. So let me put some primer on real quick. Alright, so now let's go in with this. So this is also, it's liquidy, so I have to shake it up. And I just always like to put it on my face. Alright, so I did have a few, well not a few, I had a couple of brand campaigns canceled. So, well, I would say postponed. So I had 2 brand campaigns postponed. I'm not going to say the brand's name, but they postponed because they just felt like they didn't have enough inventory of the item I was supposed to be promoting, and also they felt like it would be an issue of people, you know, getting the product, so they chose to postpone it. And then another brand postponed their campaign with me because I did like a whole in-store situation for them. So I went shopping in the store for them. I bought some pieces, and then I was supposed to like bring them back here and show you what the pieces look like. When I did that, I literally like finished filming the in-store video, filming my at-home video, taking my photos, getting my photos edited. I ended up basically doing everything. I submitted the content I created to them, and right after I submitted the content to them is when this whole Rona situation happened. When I submitted it to them and the Rona situation started bubbling, they decided to postpone. Now, so these particular campaigns, I already have a signed contract with them. So they still had to honor the contract, basically, of me getting paid. One, because I did the work already. So it's not like any work wasn't started, and this is why they were probably using the term postponed opposed to canceling the contract. They couldn't rescind it because I had already signed the contract like a whole month, almost a month in advance. So no one knew that this was going to happen. So that particular company chose to still honor my contract financially. Well, both of them still are still going to honor my contract financially. So that's the blessing for me, that I'll still, you know, be paid because the work was already done and we already had a signed contract. All right, so I'm gonna do some eyeshadow. I'm gonna use one of my favorite palettes, which is this ABH Norvina palette. This is the Pro Pigment Palette Volume 1. I just love all the colors in here. I wanted to do a, see these colors? Just beautiful, right? Gorgeous. So I wanted to do a blue eye today, but like I said, I do have to take some photos for a brand campaign, and it's gonna be in the house. So I think the blue eyeshadow is gonna clash. So I'm gonna go with purple. I feel like purple would be a nice color. So I'm gonna use probably these purples here at the top. See these, if you can see it. I'm trying to cover the mirror. But yeah, so I'm gonna use purple. So yeah, so then another way that I have been affected, my work has been affected, is a lot of brands are canceling their affiliate programs. So another way that I make money outside of doing brand sponsorships, and with brand sponsorships, that is really like where you can make the meat and potatoes of your money. Like that's when you can get a really big deal, you know, one shot. Like you can make a lot of money without affiliate links, without, you know, ads. So that's why people really like brand deals, and it is definitely helpful when you can, you know, make a lot of money in one shot. But another way I make money is through affiliate links. So for those of you who may not know what affiliate links are, but I feel like a lot of you do know what it is. So affiliate links is basically, if I mention a product or show you a product and I say, look at the link in the description box, if you click on that link, I make money from whatever you buy. It's literally a small percentage, and when I say a small percentage, it is very small. I can make money two ways on affiliate links. There are some companies that will allow you to get paid based on the click. So you receive basically pennies on the dollar for one click. Then there are some affiliates where you, like I said, earn a percentage on, you know, whatever purchase that people make based off of the link that you provided or whatever brand, because every brand has their own percentage that they're willing to pay. So there are quite a few brands that have basically canceled their affiliate links. So they're not paying out any percentage at all. And so basically what that means is I would have to stop using links from that particular brand. The third way that I'm affected is, as influencers, we have to also change our content to basically kind of fit what's going on right now. Now, there are still influencers who are doing like spring stuff, and I know I am. Like, I had already, and you know, that's the crazy thing about this. I had already had my spring content already prepped, took photos, had the clothes picked out, you know, everything. I was ready. Like, I still didn't even film my my spring accessories, like shoes and bags. And I know you guys have been asking me about some of these bags already. I promise I'm going to film that video this week for you guys. But I had like, you know, everything just ready, and then this thing just happened. Right now, that's as far as I have been affected by having to be quarantined at home and not being able to like go out, meet with my photographer, or, you know, do campaigns that I can't do in my house. And this is one of the things like I learned early on in my career as a entrepreneur, as an influencer, blogger, whatever you want to call it. I feel like we got like 10 different names now. One of the things I've learned was to have multiple streams of income, because when you go from having a salary, basically, you know, I'm getting paid every week or every 2 weeks, twice a month, however you get paid. It was a rude awakening to then work for myself and be like, oh shoot, if I don't work, I don't eat. Which is still the same when you have a full-time job, but this time it's like you're in control of your work. So I have to go out and get work. Sometimes work comes my way, which is always a blessing. But most of the time, sis has to go out and get her own work. And I used to, in the beginning, I used to rely on the brand partnerships, those brand campaigns, because like I said, you can make a lot of money in one shot with those. And then I realized very quickly early on that I shouldn't rely on those, because a lot of the times, even when you pitch, you might get a lot of no's. Or even, you know, if someone's reaching out to you to do a campaign with the brand, whether you sign up with like a publishing network or if, you know, you just get it on your own, you just never know how many you're gonna get. You don't know if you're gonna get one every month, two every month, or if you're gonna get one month and then not be able to get a brand partnership again till 2 or 3 months later. So the good thing for me, and which I feel like is a blessing, is the fact that I'm a blogger first. So, you know, you guys who might be new here, I do have a blog called stylishcurves.com, which is an award-winning fashion blog. But anyway, my blog does not just cover my personal style. So I like to consider my blog kind of like a little bit of everything. So I cover industry news, if there's new plus size designers, any like plus size or fashion news, like if a brand is now all of a sudden going to create a plus size line. I do celebrity style. I do sometimes celebrity news. I've done celebrity interviews also on there. And then of course there's the fashion part, which is basically the main part where, you know, I share sales. I also have other writers for the site. So there are other people who write for Stylish Curves. So that is a full-blown, the blog is a full-blown business in itself. And then YouTube. So then I have YouTube where that's just basically me and you. So that's another way I make money, from ads from the blog, ads from YouTube. And then another way that I make money again is the brand partnerships, and then affiliate links. And then also sometimes I do a little bit of consulting. Like sometimes, you know, some brands or PR people may want my input on something, or, you know, sometimes I might have speaking engagements where, you know, I go out and I might be speaking on a panel. So there's just multiple streams of income, and I just always feel like that's just the best way, whatever job you have. Even when I work full-time and at my hedge fund, I always still have like a part-time job. Like I always had something on the side, and I didn't need to have a part-time job, in case anyone's thinking that. And I'm not saying that like I need to, sis. I'm saying my mindset also then was, multiple streams of income. And then another way that a lot of influencers make money too is through digital products. So like ebooks, some influencers have courses. I actually will be doing ebooks very soon, and I'm utilizing this time at home to definitely finish up some of the things I've started. So definitely I will let you guys know before like I just put it out there, but I am working on my own ebook. When it comes to content for me right now, what you guys are going to be seeing is I'm going to do the spring accessories, and I'm also going to do some money saving tips, and actually that might be up before this video is up, but if you see this video first before that video, definitely go check out the money saving tips video. But I'm gonna do it for shopaholics. I used to be a really bad shopaholic, like it was terrible, but I got control and life has been good ever since. I still have my bumps in the roads. But for the most part, I'm definitely not where I used to be. So home life during the Rona has been, I mean, pretty much the same. So I've been working from home for 5 years, as I was saying. So I'm used to being here. The only thing that I feel like when you work from home, the toughest part is being productive and making sure you're not getting caught up in house life when you're supposed to be focused on work life. And now that Love is home from school, and it doesn't look like they'll be going back to school until September. That's what this is looking like. Since he's been home, it's been fun because he has to do schoolwork too. So New York City schools, they have Google Classroom where the kids are basically required to, you know, work from home, but they can still interact with their teachers, and a lot of the teachers are on FaceTime and all of that stuff and Google Chat. So he still has a school of like a full school day, because he still gets up at, you know, 6:37 in the morning, and then he has to be at his computer by 8 a.m. Because they are taking attendance from home as well. So if you're not on the computer at 8 a.m., then you can possibly be marked absent from school, and it does go on your record. So when he's working, then, you know, I begin working. I'm an outgoing person, so I need to like socialize, you know what I mean? And I hate when I can't socialize, so it's hard. So I've been talking to my mom, my sister, my brothers, my father. You know, I've been talking to all my family. We've been FaceTiming each other. The group chats are lit. And then I've definitely been watching a lot of TV. And as everyone has been doing, snacking. Oh my gosh, you guys. Listen. Sis has snacked too much. So I'm like, okay, let me try to get out more and walk. And then also I do like to watch some YouTube workout videos. Like one of my favorite channels is called Gemra. Those workouts are real. Like those are not like 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Those workouts are real, like sweating. I feel the burn. So I think this week I'm going to start doing some of those. Do you guys want content also focus on like health and things like that? Because I feel like it's such a misconception when it comes to like plus size girls, well, plus size people, period, women, men, children, is that people really think like we're not into working out, we're not into health and things like that, we're not into eating right, because they feel like the obvious, well, you ain't big for no reason. But I've always felt the opposite. I feel like everyone is kind of a work in process. Like everyone has their own personal goals of where they want to be. So I think after this, well, during this whole Rona thing, I think I'm gonna like slowly like put out content around that. Let me know if you're interested. Let me know down below in the comment section. It would just definitely be like my personal journey on, you know, getting, you know, losing a few pounds. The only thing for me that I try to stress, and I've always stressed from when I started my site back in 2009, is that your size doesn't determine your worth. And I think that's my issue with society, is that they try to make you think that your size determines whether you should be respected, you should have nice clothing, you should be, you know, treated right. And I just feel like your size doesn't determine your worth. That it just doesn't. So that's always been my thing. So just let me know down below if you're interested in that kind of stuff. I wouldn't all of a sudden turn the channel into that, but I would like to include it and like just talk to you guys, and for you guys to share stuff with me related to, you know, eating healthy foods and working out and, you know, things like that. Right? I'm gonna put on lashes, but now I'm gonna contour. And so for today's contour, I'm going to use this Prime Beauty. This is actually one of their bronzers. So this is called Chocolate Liddy, and it is a beautiful chocolatey bronzer. So I'm actually going to use one of the blushes from this Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. It's their blush palette, the blush trio, and this is in Berry Adore. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use this middle one right here. This is called Exotic, and I'm gonna use that as a blush. You know, sometimes with blush, depending on the light, I feel like I can't see it, and then I get in the sunlight and it's like, whoa, shorty, you have on way too much. I definitely want to say thank you to all of you out there who are essential employees, those of you who are at the grocery stores, the banks, you know, all of the nurses, the doctors, like, you know, all of the people that are out there running public transportation and making sure that people still can get to where they need to go. I'm so grateful and thankful for you guys. And I'm not saying that because everyone's saying that, but I think this is also a time that's making us just realize, you know, how important these essential workers are. And, you know, for those of you who have lost their jobs or are unable to, you know, pay your bills, like, I'm definitely going to pray for you. I'm definitely going to take time out this week and just say a prayer that things can turn around for you. And, you know, I hope that out of this something amazing happens, and, you know, I hope your families are safe. And I just feel like we're going to get through this. And I'm not saying that just to be optimistic, but just honestly, I just feel like we're going to come out of this. And I hope that as a country, we can continue being a little kinder to one another, helpful, and I just hope that we can come back stronger. Had to get that out. All right, so now we're done with blush, and what else did I want to do? I want to put on a little highlight, and I'm going to use the Fenty, what is this? Kilowatt Foil, and I'm going to use this purple. It's a purple shade in here that I really like, which is right here. I think this is called Poolside, this purple right here. So I want to use that as a highlight. See how pretty that purple is? I'll put a little more. It's like a nice iridescent purple. It's very pretty. All right, and then I think the last thing I need to do is put on lashes, lipstick, and a little spray. I'm gonna wait till the lash glue dries, and I'm just spraying my face. I'm using the No Name Necessary spray. It's a mattifying setting spray, 16-hour wear, and I got this from Amazon, which has really good makeup products, beauty products too. So I'm gonna just spray. All right, so put the lashes on. I love these lashes. I'm gonna use the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, which is definitely, this might be my #1 favorite mascara ever, because it really does a good job of lengthening your lashes, and I'm someone who has short lashes. All right, and then all I need is lipstick. Let's see, I think I'll go with like a fuchsia where did I get the a fuchsia shade, right? Maybe like a little pink. All right, let me get some. All right, so I'm gonna use one of my favorite fuchsias, which is Beetroot, and this is from Bite. Such a pretty shade, I love it. So I actually like how this turned out. So now let's do something with this hair. But listen guys, listen, I will say, I think when we are able to get out of quarantine, our hairstylists, barbers, nail techs are going to be so overwhelmed and bombarded with appointments, because everybody and their mama is going to try to get their hair done, their nails done, their feet done. I could just leave my hair down, but I'm also getting new growth. Listen, this is my first time having box braids, period. So I don't even know how to handle the new growth. My hair grows so fast, like in 2 weeks, there's new growth. But I know one of the things I've been using to kind of help tame the flyaways at the top is this Pantene Mousse. It's supposed to tame frizz for soft, touchable curls. So my roots are curly. So anyway, I've been using this. So I'm gonna put some on now, and I put it like this to help tame the frizz. And then also because lately I've been wearing the box braids in a low pony, so I also like to kind of get the ponytail imprint out, and I'll put it, you know, like on the braids here as well. But you guys know my favorite hairstyle, right? It's the comb over. So I think I'm gonna comb it over a little bit. Wait, I have to do the whole thing, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna do this. Wait, something's not right here. Oh, okay. I think, yeah, I gotta do that one. And I think I can do this one. And then the rest. Wait, is that right? Hang on. Okay, this is cute, right? I love the comb over. The only thing is that the front doesn't stay. So I don't know how I get it to stay, because as soon as I move like my head forward, like I feel like when I do this, I have to stay like this. Anyway, okay, I like this. All right, guys, that is it for me. Thank you so much for spending the morning with me. I will leave links to all the face products that I used today. I know some of you are gonna ask about this shirt. I got this from Simply Be years ago, like years ago. There's like a rip right here in it. So it's old, so I know it's no longer available. So I'll leave a link down for the makeup that I use. So again, thank you guys so much. Make sure you check out the blog, stylishcurves.com. If you like this video, thumbs it up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Just join the Stylish Curves family. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.